Welcome back to Talking with TT, episode 8, y'all. I'm so excited for today's topic, and I got my co-host back with me again this week.
Alrighty, y'all. Hi, family and friends. It's your slowly simmering caramel co-host, Bree, Tiana's god sister.
Okay, she over there slowly simmering, but anyway, the topic for today is expectations versus realities. Okay. Reality. I'm sorry, I said reality. Reality. Okay. Like this shit then got real. Right. So, right, real quick. Cause I ain't starting over no more. It's real today. But anyway, yeah, so basically me and her was having a conversation about restaurants that you should or should not go on the first date. And some of these restaurants was just unrealistic. Correct. Some of you women out there is just a little too damn bougie for me. They too bougie for you, sis?
Honey, because if that bed is on the floor and you don't have no bed frame, you need not be asking nobody to take you to forward that shower on the first date.
Right. You don't need to be at no Brazilian steakhouse on the first night. The first date. But anyway, so I think we should break out the list.
Yes, let's break out this good list, okay?
Let's break out the list.
On Obama's internet.
Obama's internet.
So the first one is Cheesecake Factory. What's wrong with Cheesecake Factory?
Please tell me.
Who don't like cheesecake?
I don't understand it. Cheesecake's a really nice restaurant for a first date, I think.
Correct.
And it's moderately priced, not too cheap, not too high.
You got Applebee's. You got Chili's.
All of these are acceptable.
You got Chipotle. You got Olive Garden.
Now I don't know about Chipotle.
First of all,
the reason why I'm gonna say Chipotle because Chipotle, I don't think you should be going to a restaurant where y'all walking up and telling people what you want on your plate. It should be a sit down restaurant at least.
Well, that's not even where my mind was going.
Where your mind going?
My mind was going, ooh, that's Mexican. That's a lot of cheese.
That's a lot of beans. Oh yeah, because you can't do it with the dairy. Okay, yes, you can't do it with the dairy.
So
you had the bubble
for those family and friends, I'm lactose intolerant. So it's just going to be a lot of places that's going to be out for
you. Okay, so what we got after Chipotle?
So we got Olive Garden.
Acceptable?
Yeah, see, ain't nothing wrong with Olive Garden. You can get you a nice glass of wine at the Olive Garden. There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Okay, the movies. Now, the movies may not be the one.
I'm going to say this. I feel like if you do a movie, maybe y'all should go eat first. That way y'all can have conversation before you go to the movie.
Because you're not going to be able to talk during the
movies. During the movies. And
How are you getting to know them during the movies?
Correct. So, okay. So the movies you got to add dinner to that.
Correct.
So me and you're going to be spending a little bit more money, okay? All right.
And as you can see, me and her like to eat. So if it don't include no food,
I don't want to go on a date. No. If we going on a walk on the beach, you're going to have to eat some potato chips or something.
Right. It needs to be a romantic picnic. Thank you.
That includes food.
Okay, so any fast food chain.
Okay.
I ain't going.
When we say fast food, we mean McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's,
stuff Crystals,
like. Come on now.
Taco Bell.
We're not going to those. Now that's something that a man off top should know. We know those. Okay, so those examples.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would say no.
Wingstop.
No, because come on, Wingstop. No, the rapper on that. Rick Ross on no.
For real. Like,
no.
Red Lobster.
I feel like that's nice. I feel like you can do that. And that's to sit down, have a little course meal. You can still be very demure, very mindful. Yeah. You know that first date, y'all are getting to know each other. You still want to. You don't want to go to no restaurant where you got all this food and you just because I'm not gonna be able to do it because I'm gonna be being cute and demure on my first date. You know, I'm just trying not to be greedy on a first date. You hear me? So what's the next restaurant, sis?
So a buffet.
God.
For obvious reasons, no.
No, you remember you're trying to be very cutesy, very mindful, very demure. No, not a buffet. You
can't do that at a buffet.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. A buffet is out of the question. Everybody should know that. A woman, a man, regardless, you should know. Which one?
IHOP.
No. IHOP is just. Look at the name of it. IHOP would be great for like a third or fourth date.
So
something like that. It's just
IHOP means I'm about to hop right in your bed.
Right. So no, we'll carry on.
Denny's.
Hell no. Next. Next restaurant.
Denny's is the equivalent to
right, with another name. Next.
The gym.
Next. Why the fuck would I want to be sweaty and nasty, got on these clothes that's attached to me like glue on the front? Next. Some of these this list make sense and others don't.
Church.
Well, now, sir, you don't even know if I'm religious at this point. On you may or may not know. No, ma'am.
You can't invite them to friends and family.
Next. What is going on with the world?
Starbucks.
Okay, now Starbucks, you said yes. But she said she likes coffee and likes to read a book. I feel like a meet and greet. If y'all not doing like a date, if you say, oh, we just gonna do like a little meet and greet, just meet, that is fine. But if it's like a date, he's supposed to be planning something nice, then I say no. So Starbucks, depending on the circumstances of what y'all agreed to. What you think?
With Starbucks, okay, it's dependent on the location.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a Starbucks in Riverside that's right across the street from this park that's off the water. So you can always pick up you a nice coffee or tea or whatever you prefer, and then go across the street, and y'all could take, a couple of laps around
and
the
just talk.
Yeah, and just talk.
I like that.
Like, that's free game for you.
Right.
Game.
I like
All
that.
right?
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, what we got next?
Okay, so what we got next is, just coffee dates, period.
Oh, that's fine. I feel like depending on the circumstances, and y'all might be coffee people. I'm not really a coffee person, but if you coffee people and both of y'all are, I see nothing wrong with that. So we're going to say yes.
So once again, to this point, Chamberlain Book Mines downtown has a coffee joint. Once again, y'all can pick up a nice tea, coffee, whatever, and just, explore the bookstore.
And most cities have locations like this.
Yeah,
so
like
have spots like that.
Just whatever sparks your interest, you can have a whole conversation about and get to know that person.
Right.
And kind of, pick their brain a little bit.
Right.
Ice cream dates.
I say yes. I love ice cream, and I feel like a first say, the guy may not really know if he, really like you or not, or you might not be too sure. So a meet and greet, like I say, depends on the circumstances. If y'all just say, hey, we're going to meet ice cream, and if we kind of digging each other after the ice cream date, like she say, you can go walk a park or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's okay. It's just depending on the circumstances. Y'all may have already talked about things like this. So it's yes or no, just depending on you as a person.
Now I'm all for the ice cream.
Oh,
but due to the previous information I gave,
yeah, but
I would have to be properly prepared. Okay.
Right. But see, you could be something like guys talking on a date. You could tell him, well, I can't go to a spot that has a lot of dairy products. It has, correct. Yeah, you could say that
because
he knows for future reference.
You're trying to get to know me, and I'm all for that. But I don't think you want to get to know me like that right then and there.
Not the first, not the first date. Yeah.
So family functions.
Now
No.
And that's listen, I want to explain it, but I don't. But no one should be meeting your family or you meeting their family on the first date. Y'all still don't know each other. The fuck? Next.
To elaborate on that point, my family is the kind of family, once they meet you at a family function, they expect to see you. And they're going to ask about you.
Right.
And if you don't want me to talk about you, best thing is you don't go around my family. Don't.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't trying to be with me like that,
leave it alone.
I don't want to have to talk about you. Okay, move right along. Just movie night. Netflix, chill, Hulu.
Hell no.
No.
Because that's just my legs could spread open easily. We just, anything could pop out, but the movie, and it might, and I'm not talking about a scary movie, other things could pop out. That's too close for comfort, and you ain't. I'm just saying. You
said other things could pop out.
Yes.
What else is popping out, folks?
Girl, you know what's popping out. You grown. Don't play stupid. Listen. No, that's not the mirror, and you don't need nobody in your space like that. This could be Psycho Terry. No. So no.
My thing with
No.
First of all, my whole thing with that is this: my home is my safe haven. Everybody
Right.
can't
You
be
have
at my
kids
house.
and shit. Like no.
And my leg's not opening. I don't care how many times you come to the house. It's just not happening.
Right.
If I don't care for you like that, it's not happening.
Right. These are valid points. Like no.
We don't. Nobody knows you enough like that. Like I feel like if we are literally like getting to the point where we going to each other's houses, at that point we know we want to be with each other.
Right. Exactly.
And
like,
we know what we're trying to do. And whatever may particularly happen, we're prepared to deal with the consequences. Right. I don't want nobody at my house that I can honestly say, I don't want to kiss with you.
Correct.
I don't want you touching me like that.
None of that. Right.
I don't want you kissing on me. Hey.
No.
You can't come to the house. Just don't come to the house at all.
Don't come. That's it.
I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't want to get your hopes up.
That's it. No, don't do it. So we moving on.
We already had a conversation about domestic violence. We don't want no domestic violence.
Right.
Because I said no and you tried to take something from me. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got to take your life.
Yeah, right.
Moving on. Moving on.
Somewhere that requires a long drive.
No, because that I feel like anything could happen. Driving with somebody on a long drive that you don't know could be really awkward, and I feel like that's not safe. No, I say no.
Correct, because we have all watched horror movies, and the last thing we want you to do is become a horror movie trying to go out with
drove me up to his uncle cabin where he take all the ladies and and dismember them and no.
You about to be a ritual sacrifice.
Right. Mm-hmm. You got to use that goat you got in that goddamn backyard for that. It will not be me. It will not be me, sis. Next.
You stupid. Bowling.
I know what's crazy. I actually went bowling for a first date and had a ball, and we was talking and laughing and giggling. I feel like that's a great date, and it's fun.
So let me tell you something.
It's fun.
I have always dreamed of going skating with a man that knows how to skate so that he can teach me, and then,
bowling was fun.
If he, he attractive, he cute or whatever, I fall a few times, you're going to be there to
pick
catch me,
Right.
I'm all for that. I get
so
a little cute Daisy Duke moment.
It was a great date. Yeah.
I'm all for it. I can't bowl worth nothing in this world.
But it don't matter. You just having fun.
But, if we're going and we're bowling and we're doing,
it's just for fun.
Once again, but you're going to have to order some food, though. If we at the bowling alley,
right, definitely.
I want some fries or something, just let it be known.
Right.
If it don't include a meal, don't take me out. And it's not because I'm starving and I can't afford my food. Because
food just warms my heart. It's gonna make me really nice. I'm just gonna be
oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Right.
And then we can do the little cutesy.
Just like that's a way to a man's heart. Just like it's a way to a man's heart, it's a way to a woman's heart too. Correct.
I'm in.
What we got?
Nightclubs. Hell no.
Hell, what? Why the fuck we gonna be in here stupid drunk, dancing, and baby? When I go to a nightclub, I'm gonna be in there. Baby, pop, locking, dropping, and then drinking. After that, baby, we're gonna go home and I'm gonna do some things I'm gonna regret. No.
Because first of all, I just don't want you to get the wrong impression. Because if you going out and meeting somebody at a nightclub, the idea is that I'm a big booty girl, but I don't want to hump with it all the time. Now.
Right, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'm not the hoochie mama.
No, that's just not a good first date. Yeah, that's too much activity. Next.
Yeah.
Too
many things can go wrong.
Right.
Too many things can go wrong at a nightclub. A hookah bar.
No, to me that's like a nightclub.
Correct.
A hookah bar and then you smoking and no, that's the same as a nightclub to me.
Correct.
Yeah.
A bar for just drinks. That's a no.
That's a no because just drinks could turn into many, many drinks later. I say no.
And it's unsafe.
It is.
I
turn my head. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're not telling you to catch a DUI on your first date. Like, there's nothing cool about that. We're not for drinking and driving and all of that stuff.
None of that stuff. So
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
The Waffle House.
That's just like IHOP or Denny's. No.
Now, hold on. Now let's make this point. When Russell Wilson took Sierra to the Waffle House.
He rented the Waffle House out. Big damn difference. And guess what? They're married. It wasn't a first date.
Kids together.
And let's put the big Bing bing. He rented that motherfucker out, which means that costs a lot of money to rent that bitch out for the whole damn night. So that's totally different. So we already got you on that. Don't try to get us. We got you. We own it. We own one tonight, baby.
Cause I'm a big ass kid, and
yeah,
now if you rent out the Burger King and they got a ball pit, and we turn around and we get a Whopper, and then jump
hold my damn shoes.
Right.
Hold my shoes. Hold my shoes for me.
Then that's different.
Right. Hold my damn shoes.
We'll be on the Jungle Gym and we'll be having the time of our lives. I'm stupid. I go for stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's different. That's different. Okay, what we got?
And then like sporting events.
No, that's too much. I said like too much exercise. Anything could happen. Not exercise, but too much activity. You could break a bone. You could, you might be out of breath and no, that's not cute on the first date. So I say no. Maybe like rock climbing or something like that. Maybe, but like something like running.
But I don't think that's what they're talking about.
I think
they're thinking about like more like a
going to a game,
like a football game or a hockey game or a baseball game, something like that.
Okay, to me, yes and no. Probably for me, no. Only because you're still not gonna be able to talk as much. Y'all can talk about the game, but I might be like, well, what you really like to do? And you, yeah! Now you get why you shouldn't.
So,
right. So
to that point, okay, I get that.
You get it? No.
I get it. Cause, but it depends. Cause I don't have a problem going to a hockey game. I don't have a problem going to a baseball game.
On a first date. Maybe second or third date after
after we've gotten to know each other, that's a little bit different.
Not first date.
But I wouldn't do that on a first date basis. Okay, so hey.
So have we ran through the list?
Yeah, so that ends the list.
So we have ran through this list, and I'm almost pretty sure 80 to 90% probably is going to agree with us on that list, because like the name of this episode is called Expectations versus Reality. Let's be real. I don't think a first date, and me and her talked about it, you should be going to a high-end restaurant. For instance, the Brazilian steakhouses. I know you have a lot of ones in cities, and if y'all know about it, they give you this little card that when it's green, they just keep bringing you different kinds of meats. Different kinds of meats. And when you flip it over, you want, but if I'm going somewhere like that, I'm about to pick out, that shit is $50 or more for each person. You don't want to be picking out like really being, you finna commit gluttony. Like, I'm not going to do that on the first date. I'm trying to be very, very, very cute, very mindful, very, very demure. So let's just keep that in mind, that this high-end restaurants, I don't think is just appropriate for a first date. Now, if he does it, I'm not going to tell him not to take me there, but I'm not going to be upset if we walk over to Applebee's. I'm not going to be like, oh, what the fuck is this?
So this is my unpopular opinion about that, okay? I feel like you shouldn't be taking nobody to a high-end restaurant such as that until they've truly earned that
right, yeah.
Like, that's something...
That's like a treat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, that's something as a woman, I feel like, after I've been with this man for a while, yeah, why not? But if you just now meeting me, don't do that, because you're setting yourself up for failure, because it's going to become an expectation. Right,
because you starting off really high, so I'm going to be like, ooh, what the next restaurant going to be? Start out, itch your way to it. Itch your way to it. And like, it was a guy.
Act your way.
Yeah,
Act your way.
Yeah, right. The fact that you planning to take me out anywhere is just going to be, it's going to make me happy anywhere, because most guys
don't plan dates.
They not planning date. Where you want to go, or ain't no date at all. They cannot come to your house and let's get a bottle and let's smoke weed.
When are you going to cook for me? Can you cook for me?
All of that. No, I'm not your mama. Get your mama to cook for you. No, we're not doing those things. So we just wanted to do a little just a little cute podcast today. Something just very fun and airy. Because we've been very deep lately. So it's just with the restaurants. It's some restaurants that I'm just not going to, but there are others that are perfectly fine. Like I say, Applebee's and Chili's, and like they say that those not appropriate. Why not? You sit in, you sit down, they serve you, they have different courses, different entrees. So I just feel like some of y'all,
if y'all in a booth,
just a little too
you
bougie.
Can sit next to me. You don't even have to
y'all
sit across from me.
Bougie for me. You're a little too bougie for me.
Yeah, because once again, I can't elaborate on this any further. How is it that you are asking somebody to turn around and take you out to a meal that's going to be a easy $200 after tip and everything, but yet you don't have no groceries in your house,
and you can't even fucking afford to take yourself on a $200 date, but you expecting somebody else to do this?
Like, come on, like,
make it make sense. Yeah,
if
make it make
I
sense.
were a dude and I'm going out with you and I know that you have needs, my money is going to go based on your needs, not on your wants at that point.
Right, correct.
I'm not taking you on no high-end dinners, but you ain't
That's
got no food in your house.
That don't make
or
any sense.
You struggling to get back and forth, or you like.
I might say I would be nice with the guy saying, well, I'm gonna, we're gonna go on a nice little date, and I know you said that you didn't have gas next, or you were running. Maybe say I'm running low on gas. Well, I'm gonna just shoot you $30, for a little bit of gas or something. Because I know they was talking about how much is a acceptable amount for a guy to take for lunch. I would say between $25 to $30. And the reason why I say that, even for, let's say $25 to $40, because I feel like you might get a meal for $15, $20, and then you might have to drive there for, let's say, $10, $15. So I say anywhere from $25 to $40 is an acceptable amount to send for like lunch. You had some ladies was talking like, oh, I don't take no less than $300. Bitch, what you eating out for lunch that costs $300? No, he done paid for your hair and your nails.
Hair, nails.
He done paid for. I'm a natural girl, so this right here $200. I still got $100. I can go get my toes and nails done. Like, come on, be realistic, okay? If you was the guy, would you be doing this shit on the first date or sending $300 to a guy? I might say for a haircut, I'm gonna send you $30. Here go $30, baby. Go get your hair cut. I know it ain't gonna be no more than $30, $40. I'm not sending a man $100 fucking dollars to go get his hair cut. Like, I know it ain't gonna be no more than $30, $40. Like, just be realistic. Like,
don't take advantage of anybody.
Right. Especially if you really like that person. Like, why would you be doing that to somebody? Like, so it's
not cool. It's really not a cool thing to be doing.
Like this today is what we want y'all to take from this is to be realistic. Stop living in a fantasy world. And I'm not saying that you're not worthy of it, or like if a man takes you there, don't be like, oh, I don't want to go here. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, just be realistic. And why would you want to go to something that high end on a first date, and that man may want to get to know you a little bit better before he spend a little bit more money on you. And I agree. Like, correct. If I'm a man, I'm just getting to know a woman, I don't want to go and spend $200-$300 on the first date and then say we eat out and I realize, oh, she's not my type. I'm not really digging her.
Right.
You know how she moved. Now you just spent $200-$300. You like, damn, I could have spent that on somebody I really like. Now, like I say, that's maybe a high end for a fifth date, because now y'all at the point where hey, we like each other. You don't want to know. Even after the third date, we like each other. Like, then that's when you start doing things like that. You feel me? Like, so we just want to do a really cute. It's just really cute and simple today, and just be realistic and enjoy yourself. Go out on the dates with the people you really want to go out to.
Time isn't something that you can get back.
Right. So don't be going out on a date because you just want a meal.
Correct.
Go
out with somebody that you vibe well with.
Correct.
That is really encouraging. Someone that you can see a future with.
Correct.
Like, and these are and I feel, as far as like dating is concerned, because there's a difference between dating and courting. Let's be honest.
Right.
Courting is dating with intention.
Right.
Dating is more so, you just feeling it.
Right, because people could just be dating. A man could just be dating you to get in your pants, and you could be dating just for a meal. Correct. So it's different from courting. Yeah.
Correct. So, and that being said, I feel like you should know, a good bit of something about that person before y'all even go on that first date. Because I don't know about you, but majority
you usually talk a week or two before you on that first date. I feel like after 2 weeks, he should have asked you out on a date.
Yeah, like y'all should have scheduled something.
Right, by 2 weeks though. Yeah, so have fun and be safe. Have fun and be safe. Correct. That's the main purpose. Like that's what.
If it don't feel good here, don't go.
Right. Don't go. And that's all too. And like I really, really hope y'all really enjoyed the podcast today. It was a little bit lighter today. topic which was a bit heavy, so me and sis wanted to make it fun
Yes,
and light
we
today.
wanna
So I
have
hope you guys
open dialogue.
Right, I hope you really enjoyed it. And like I say, date, have fun, meet new people, do all those things, okay?
And be the best you.
Right.
Be the best you
Right.
out here.
Right, that you can
live, love, laugh, and grow.
And she said it best. And so that is going to be the end of our podcast today. Once again, thank you guys for coming back. Come back with us next week, baby. We're going to have a good juicy topic for you next week, okay? All right, that's the end. All right, sis, we are done. Bye.
Bye.